We're children from the Frederick Bremer School, which has the opportunity to
film a BBC News school report. Our report will be about Hibo, an FGM campaigner who has been working with us for the past few weeks and should be raising awareness between our community to help her deal with the issues. And now come wants to meet Hibo.
Why do you feel that FGM is wrong?
FGM is wrong because it means they're going to cut something out of your body. They think that something is wrong with you the way you were created, which is totally, utterly wrong. It's against your human right, it's against religion, it's against everything you stand for as a human being. And nobody should have a right to rip anything off your body. You are beautiful as you are, so nobody
People
should
that
do
say
that.
that FGM is good, would you say that they are wrong?
Yes, because there's nothing good about FGM. FGM actually devastates women in so many ways, and medically, emotionally, physically, everything, you name it, it's just barbaric, and there's nothing good to be gained from FGM, whether it's medical or physical or emotional, nothing, but just it's a horror. It shouldn't happen to anyone, so there's nothing good about FGM.
If you had a choice for your children to go through FGM or serious health issues resulting to death, would you choose? What one would you choose and why?
I wouldn't choose FGM, that's for sure. I wouldn't choose for FGM. And I hope to God that we don't come to that at all. But I believe in anything nowadays, there's some kind of cure or something. I'd rather have 1 month with my child than them going through FGM, what I do.
How much of an impact do forced marriages have on young women?
Forced marriages can have a huge impact on women because if we think about what marriage actually is, it's hard enough being married to somebody you actually like. If you're married to a complete stranger, that means that you're going to be living with them, you're going to be sharing a household with them. If you haven't consented to the marriage, it's unlikely you're going to consent to any sex within the marriage, so any relationship there is rape.
Has your campaign inspired others to stand up against FGM?
Oh, it has, and especially you, young people here. You started a revolution in this school. Since I came to your school, it's been domino effect. I've got so many schools who want me to come in and teach the students about FGM. I've been interviewed countlessly because of that. It has inspired a lot, and it has even inspired me even more to do what I do more. So it has had such an impact on my life, it has.
How many schools have you spoken to about FGM, and do you hope to speak more about it in the future?
I have spoken about 15 schools now. I don't have it, but 15. And yes, I've still got about 20 of them in the list now since we did here. And my next school is going to be Buxton School, which is year 9 students, about 300 of them. So yes, I am going to be going to schools everywhere.
How open are people with you about their experiences with FGM?
My close friends are. We talk about FGM, we talk about how I'm very vocal, and they don't want that. They don't want public to know their horrors they went through. They just want to discuss it privately, and they're quite open, but I would love them to talk like I do, but they're not going to do that. Yeah.
How are other countries, particularly France, reaching to the sudden approach about FGM?
France, they're very, very aggressive. They're not like us. France, they are actually examining children physically. They're examining them. They don't take, they don't ask parents' permission for that or anything like that. And they have jailed over 200 parents and put those children into care. And I don't agree with that method because checking child physical every time, it can be trauma itself. I do agree though, if there's a suspicion, if we have a child, we've got a child and we have a suspicion about that, I think they should be checked. That I wholeheartedly agree. But the way France are going, it's too aggressive for me. I don't know, maybe years time I might agree with it, but for now I think it's too aggressive and it's damaging to the kids.
anyone that's gone through FGM, is it possible if they can still give birth?
Yes, they can. And as I taught you, type 1 to 4, if they've gone through type 3, those are the ones that experience most difficulty in giving birth. But they do give birth, but some of them can't have babies because of what's happened to them as well. So they do give birth, yes.
This is our BBC School Report from Frederick Bremer School.